Plastic or paper? If you believe that you know the only right answer to that hackneyed question, stop for a moment and imagine the other half of humanity who assumes the other way around. It may seem that their point of view has no plausible explanation and contradicts all of your principles, but I assure you, both sides have an array of arguments in reserve. A lot of environmentalists unanimously repeat, plastic is evil. This claim is definitely not without ground. 1 trillion plastic bags are used annually, and it takes approximately 1,000 years for one bag to degrade. Plastic became one of the most ubiquitous sources of pollution worldwide. Wherever you go, you have a pretty high chance to behold a plastic bag flying over your head. Probably, you've heard about the oceans full of plastic, or have seen very horrific pictures of landfills on the beach. Horrible. What makes plastic even more detrimental is its effect on animals. Plastic is a hazard for them, in particular for marine creatures, such as whales, seabirds, and turtles. There is a great number of occurrences when animals consume plastic, confusing it with food. According to Animals Australia, more than 100,000 animals die every year after ingesting or becoming entangled in plastic bags. Fighters for animal rights sound the alarm and encourage all of the countries to abandon plastic. Their strategy is working. A number of cities in England, Mexico, India, Burma, Bangladesh, Rwanda, and Australia have already adopted laws which ban the utilization of plastic bags. In August 2014, America joined the ranks. California became the first state to enact legislation imposing a statewide ban on single-use plastic bags at large stores. What if humanity finally decides to stop using plastic? What alternative do plastic opponents propose then? Paper. Here is why. Firstly, unlike plastic, the latter consists of recycled content. Secondly, in comparison with plastic, which is derived from fossil fuels, paper bags are made from renewable resources. Paper seems to be a panacea for all issues. Is it that good as it may seem at first sight? Can it really replace plastic for good? The statement that plastic is more detrimental than paper is at least dubious. It turns out that plastic supporters are not inclined to give up on plastic bags willingly. On the contrary, they are ready to use one of the strongest weapons: statistics. In fact, the manufacture of paper is much more resource-intensive than plastic. According to the Scottish Government's 2005 report on plastic shopping bags, the manufacture of paper bags consumes 4 times more water than the manufacture of plastic bags. In addition, paper bags weigh up to 7 times more than plastic bags, so they add more tonnage to the waste stream for municipalities to manage, and as a consequence, they generate 7 times more greenhouse gases. Moreover, the general contention that plastic cannot be recycled is proved to be fallacious. Canada has developed a very efficient way of recycling plastic. Some of the major recyclers are Merlin Plastics and EFS. So, who is to blame for suffering animals? Plastic or human beings' laziness and unwillingness to deal with the issue? What makes plastic bags even more appealing is the fact that they, unlike paper ones, can be used more than once. Even if it gets dirty, it can be washed and used again, says a shopper. As statistics show, people tend to go to a shop with the same plastic bags multiple times, thanks to their durability. Paper bags, on the contrary, can be utilized at most twice. If you are lucky enough not to make a hole in your bag, then rain will soak it and the bag will become useless. The versatility of plastic makes it superior to paper. For example, the majority of people utilize them for lining trash bins or for packing their food. From that perspective, banning plastic bags can be an imprudent action because people will buy other plastic pockets for their purposes. Ultimately, it goes without saying that once the plastic industry is abandoned, the number of workplaces will be reduced worldwide. This will undeniably put many people into jeopardy and may lead to the increase of unemployment. The simple question, plastic or paper, has already become a nightmare for environmentalists and a subject of irritation for plastic supporters. People can endlessly debate on that topic, but the first thing that everyone should comprehend is that every bag, whether it is plastic or paper, has an environmental impact. Unfortunately, this impact is not for the benefit of our planet. While both sides are trying to prove their own truth, why don't you grab your own reusable bag made from cotton or bamboo and go shopping?